where I met my demise. Even experts die in this game because it's very difficult. Alright. Now let's try and survive this go round. Ah! See, the alien's going after them. I believe I saved this, making this game very difficult. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. So, ooh! Yikes. Jeez. Where are you? Let's see if that works on him. Good. Got his attention. We need to get back through here. Sounds like he found himself a victim. Can I get to this room without being murdered? I hope so. Yes, okay. This is where we need to get to right here. Typically the alien does not come in here, so once you're in here, you're in good shape. Alright.
Ripley, your way out through the medical reception is locked down. The only way to open up an exit is to trigger the hospital's evacuation procedure.
Okay. Let's see how far we can get alive. Boom. Excellent. Look at that. I would say that's probably kind of a small sun compared to ours. I really like looking out at that scenery though, it looks really cool. Okay. Something important to note is up above, that alien does appear through those, see, like that? If you walk underneath there, you're toast. So make sure you don't walk directly under it. Okay. We've now got an android roaming around. Now, right now, he will not attack you.
Ripley, are you okay? Ripley?
Not now.
If you find this facility in a state that isn't to your liking, please let me know.
It's good practice not to walk under those vents, even though he's not there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this flare, because the further away he is, the better. Okay, now we gotta do this quickly because he starts coming after you. When you access this computer, he's no longer a friendly. So now it's just a matter of staying away from the android.
You're clear, Ripley. Hurry.
Except the android, not clear from him. So we're gonna save it real quick, because this next part is difficult. Where is the android? He's all the way back there, so we lucked out. Sometimes you have to go around in a loop. Once you leave out of here, the android will not follow you, so you're safe. Now you can actually go underground now that everything's active. Again, watch out for that vent. He starts popping up on these vents. And if you crawl underneath it, you're toast. He always crawls under that one. And just be careful, because sometimes the alien pops up right behind that. So soon as it's done. So be careful. Okay. He's not there anymore. This is a very dangerous part. Sometimes he gets you under that vent, so be careful of that vent too. Okay. So far so good, peeps. We're going to get to this save point here, hopefully, before we do the next part. Wow, so far he's only under the vents. That's a really good playthrough. That's not always the case. Like I said, this game can be kind of random. Sometimes he could be hot on your tail the whole time. Sometimes he can just be up in those vents and you got an easy playthrough. I'm not going to declare it an easy playthrough yet, though. Okay. Now we've got that saved, so if I do die... Whoa! You're going to want to hide in here. And we're toast. Yeah, we're toast. Shoot. I told you, don't declare it an easy playthrough. Alright, let's try this again. Dang. If I could have got in that locker, we might have survived. Is he gonna pop up there again? I don't know. Probably not. But he won't be too far away, I guarantee it. Is he in the vents or walking? He's walking. And going right to where he killed us, isn't he? In the vent, yes. Okay. We gotta go back. Uh-oh. Maybe that will distract him. Let's hope. I'm telling you, man, use your flares. In this first part of the game, you need your flares. So, you know, in nightmare mode, you're not going to have a lot of them. Okay, we just got to get to this door. It'll trigger the next scene, so... Go ahead and walk it, because I know. Here we go. Enjoy. I didn't really need that med kit, but yeah, why not? It's not a free one. You gotta really tap that X button or you'll fall down. And on nightmare mode, if you don't tap it very fast, it'll quickly make you fall down. And we're on hard mode, so a little faster than the other modes too. I've got to be honest, I don't think I could lift myself up and survive. I'm not fit enough. That'd be really tough, but you never know. When you have adrenaline pumping, you never know what you can do. Quite frankly, I don't want to know. Alright. That was some chaos. You know what? After using that medkit, I'm already got some injuries. That part does injure you. Boom. Okay. The alien does not pop up in here that I know of. The outside of that door you'll see later in the game, and you can't access this door yet. We don't have the ion torch. So let's go in this elevator here. Whew. Alright guys, if you're not sweating, you're made of steel, I guess. That part is so fun though, man. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. The last 3 areas, starting with Coleman up to there. That's such a fun part of this game.
Fault detected. Shutting down.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to go through here. Might as well use one of these. Good to keep your health up. Molotov, alright. These Molotovs can actually make the creature flee, but there is one thing you have to be careful of. If you throw it too close to you, you will die with it. Well, the creature doesn't die, but you will die. Molotovs are highly effective. They do work on some of the androids. As we get later in the game, I'll tell you which ones are the ones they don't work on. All the androids we've seen so far are susceptible to Molotovs. Okay. And click that scrap before you fall. Alright, here we are.
There's a piece missing. I need to fix that.
We've got to get through there, and we can't.
Elevator malfunction. Repair required.
Just killed him, and now they're dead too. So just calm down.
Yeah, these people in this game, man, they're off the rails. Ready to shoot in a moment. Okay, there is an ID tag right there.
I ain't dying here. No way.
Oh, he sees me. That is not good. Okay, we're going to go through here. Normally I can get through that without being seen. We'll see if they're definitely going to be on edge now. If they shoot, they attract the alien. Alright. We should be good now. They didn't shoot, so that's good. See, one thing I like about this part is listening to their conversations. I don't know if they'll have them since they're on edge. Maybe they will. Their conversations are fun to listen to. Aren't the noises when you're crawling around, like in the vents and stuff, aren't they creepy? It mines. We need those later on. If you're ever in a bind with the androids, they're great for the androids. Except towards the end of the game, the ones that you can't kill with anything but a shotgun to the head, really. Yeah, they're on edge. They're not talking. Stinks, man. I really enjoy their conversations. But you'll hear it when you play through if you don't get seen. Okay. Here's where we need to go. Alright, now we're up above them. That's good. If you stand up right there, they can see you, and that'll trigger them as well. So, crawling around in this area is a good idea. It wouldn't be so bad, like, if it wasn't for the fact that if they shoot at you once, then you got the alien in the mix. And right now, the alien's kind of just hiding. Get some flares. Report, Smythe, head of synthetic development. I just received synthetics for the 120-A/8. I don't know how much we paid our mole, but the Seegson board is going to need to shell out a lot more. I know this seems old tech for Weyland-Yutani, but it's beyond anything we're capable of. Our key executives and shareholders won't listen, but we need investments. The company and all of its subsidiaries are light years ahead of us.
Smythe, I've been looking over your report on the Weyland-Yutani androids and your proposals for improving the working Joes. Now, I appreciate the work you put in, but understand we live in different worlds. Yours is full of extrapolations and estimations. Mine has an executive suite and $8,000 suits. Bottom line is, I gotta look after the money, buddy. I hired you because you were the cheapest, not the best. Find a way to bring these costs down, huh? Ransom out.
They sure did skimp on costs for those stupid working Joes. Alright, that improves your smoke bomb. An item I really don't ever use. Let's save it. Russell, here's my spiel for the potential clients today. What do you think? Spedding will hang me out to dry if they don't bite. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the buzzing heart of the Sebastopol Synthetic Solution. Next up on your tour will be the Systex Spire and the Apollo core itself. But first, an example of Android self-governance. When Apollo synthetics require a little more care than repair boards can provide, they come here. We believe this is the first rollout of fully automated synthetic-to-synthetic medical intervention. No human expertise required, no costly human surgical training. All data is streamed directly from Apollo, and every incision recorded in its logs. This is the future, gentlemen, tomorrow together. Russell, upstairs, win a full rundown on what we've stacked in component storage. There's some useful stuff in there, some junk. They want value estimates too, Smythe. So the synthetics repair each other, and you actually get to see that area later. Okay. As long as the alien's up there, good news for us. Okie doke. Sometimes the alien automatically comes after them. That could be a problem later if they're still there, actually. There is a way to cause their demise, but again, that attracts the aliens, so we'll see what we can do. We could always go around the way that we came in here. It wasn't letting me access it. Okay. Together Tomorrow, Seegson's Journey into Colonial Space and Official History by Sebastian Sieg, first printed in Ion Seegson. A remarkable growth. Excuse me. Sieg & Son proved to be the backbone of the Colonial FTL expansion, providing reliable components that could carry humanity deep into space. In so doing, it grew, and by 2066 was manufactured plants in London, Buenos Aires, Nagasaki, and the lunar Shikard Bergenton frontier. By 2071, the year the Sieg family sold its shares back into the company, its expansion remained exponential. Single-minded rivals locked on with envy as Sieg & Son became market leaders manufacturing cars, chemicals, educational equipment, and building materials. Towards the end of the last century came a move that would forge our shared future. Sieg & Son became Seegson. We took on the name of our customers. The name our customers had known us for decades, and we turned to face tomorrow together among the stars.
Smythe, have you been practicing the script for the VIPs visiting today? We need to impress. Noise from upstairs says they're the last potential bidders for Sevastopol's Working Joe rollout. If they go with Weyland-Yutani castoffs instead, the jobs Seegson have allocated for us back on Earth are on the line. Don't screw up. Spreading out.
So we got Ransom telling them to build them cheaply, not effectively. Then they're trying to sell them and having trouble. No wonder. Alright, here's another ID tag. It'd be hard to miss that one. I think you'd have to actually try to miss it, to be honest. And we need this right here. It upgrades our tuner. Okay, always good to save when you can. There is another save point. This is another area the alien doesn't normally pop up, but you can get him to. So It's best to crawl. Don't run. Don't make a lot of noise. Alright, now we gotta crawl up this ladder here. We've got to get in there, ultimately. That's where we need to go, but first let's take a detour. You cannot go in there, you'll die quickly. That's a place you have to backtrack to if you're trying to go platinum. So just make note of that. Oops. Man, you can hear that. Oh, come on. This is not hard, so I don't know why I keep going past and hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. It's not hard at all, actually. Alright, here we are. Just collecting a few items here. Or, yeah. Let's see what we can build. We'll build another Molotov. Those pack a good punch. We have enough smoke bombs. We do need one more flashbang. Enough pipe bombs. Alright. Yeah, and by putting all your items there, it gives you more space, so it's worth doing. Alright. Spedding. Now you've fired me, you'll have to descend from your ivory tower to pick up the slack. The guys decommissioning Sevastopol have free access to supplies and storage, but everything will need logging, so use the requisitions android. Power him up, let him out of his box, and watch him go, just like me, huh? By the way, by the time you get this, I'll be dead drunk in Gillen's bar. I guess you already know this, but it's been pure hell working for you. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me, Smythe.
Smythe, it's Spedding. You knew full well that these guys were the last bidders for Sevastopol's Apollo system, and you totally fucked the android presentation. They're not interested. So no bonus from me, no half share for you, and God only knows what it means for the suits upstairs. That's got me pissed. But you know what's getting me even more pissed? I have to stay on Sevastopol to oversee the synthetic shutdown while you go home. Don't have nightmares of the trip back, jackass.
Yeah. I don't blame people for not wanting to buy these stupid working Joes. They're the worst. Oh, come on, man. I'm telling that to go upwards, and it's not doing what I'm telling it to. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's save it again. Don't worry about those noises. Did I make this video too long? I think I did. I will stop this video and start a new one.